Yeah, good evening, everyone. So, in this backend session, we will first discuss the concepts we are going to learn, and this is the complete backend designed for UI full stack. So, what is backend and what concepts we are going to discuss in the backend we will see today. So, these are the backend sessions for our UI full stack development. People who joined UI full stack with React, for them, these are the backend sessions. And in this, we are going to learn some concepts of what topics we are going to learn is here you will learn about databases, MongoDB and MySQL are databases you will learn. And you will learn about Node.js, server-side Express.js for APIs. And by using Node and Express, we will create APIs and all in the backend. So in this backend sessions, you are going to learn these concepts. In these internally, so many topics are there. I'm not giving that. I'm just giving an overview of what we will learn in backend. In the backend, the major topics, database, you will learn Mongo and MySQL. You will learn about Node.js and Express.js. These are the topics. After you learn this, we will learn how to use this backend with the front end. Means with your JavaScript, jQuery like technologies, how to connect with front end, backend, and we will see one project also. We will see how to build one application by using both front end and back end. If you are already you attended JavaScript and or if you are attending JavaScript, by the time you reach MySQL, MongoDB, you will finish your JavaScript. If already you finished JavaScript, so we will build one project using front end JavaScript jQuery and we will learn how to build app here. Actually, here I will show you jQuery also I will discuss here. We will discuss about jQuery. By using jQuery, we will build one project. In the front end jQuery, in the back end, these database, Node, server side, Express.js, we will see that. These are the topics we are going to discuss in our backend. In the backend sessions, we are going to learn about that. While working with jQuery, you will learn, actually jQuery belongs to front end, but to learn a project with front end and back end, you need to know combination. We will learn. So jQuery is not a back end concept. It is a part of front end along with React and all like library jQuery is also. But I will give you that complete point about jQuery so that we can build one project using this, right? So these are the concepts that we are going to learn in our backend. So first, we need to understand what is backend, where this backend is used, and what concepts are there in the backend, how to work with them. Let's see one example. Actually, when you are learning about the word backend means we have two concepts. Usually we have a business backend. and we have a software backend. In our software projects, we have two basic things. One is business backend, another one is software backend, application backend. You are not learning business backend, you are learning application backend. In software development, two types of backend concepts will be there. One business backend, another one is application backend. We will have two topics concepts. You are not learning business backend, you are learning application backend. What is difference? I will tell you. What is business backend? What is application backend? We will see that. Business backend softwares are different. Application backend softwares are different. So two types of backend concepts you will come across in software. Let's see what these are. So what is business backend and what is application backend? So our course is not about business backend. It is about application backend. What is difference between these two? Let's see. What is business and what is application backend? Actually, for that, we need to understand one concept. For example, suppose we have some business like Amazon. We have a business like Amazon. This is Amazon like business, Amazon application. Actually, in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, by learning Bootstrap and all, you can design like this. Am I right? You can design a website like Amazon. You can design header, footer, search bar, carousels, cards. This all you learnt in your HTML. That means with the knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you can build this website. So now the question here is, are you designing Amazon related complete business using HTML, CSS, JavaScript? You are not doing that. So you are not designing the Amazon business functionality. Then what you are designing? Suppose you are building Amazon or Flipkart like application. You are not designing their business flow. You are just designing their user interface. You are creating their user interface. Do you know how Amazon business works? You have seen Amazon in daily life. Do you know how this Amazon business works? Amazon, Flipkart, all these people, how they work. I will explain this scenario because that is what software business backend is. So let's see one example how this Amazon business actually works. So to understand the business scenario, you need to know one concept here. So how the Amazon works, let's see. Actually, Amazon is a business of online shopping and all. In this Amazon business, how the concept entire flow works is, you are the user. That means you are the user who is using Amazon. And you are known as, you are the client. Actually, you are client. Client is nothing but user. Now, what you are doing is, you are opening these Amazon people website or app in your device. Some http://www.amazon.in, something like this. You are opening their business. That means Amazon people have a app or Amazon people have a URL. You can open that on your PC or your mobile and you are accessing Amazon. And in Amazon, you are browsing the products, you are selecting a product, you are adding that product to buy, add to cart, and you want to buy. How this Amazon business work in the background? Actually, in the business background, Amazon people have some departments. Amazon people have some departments in the background. Actually, Amazon have a few departments in the background. They have few departments in the background. And what are those departments is, Amazon is having an admin department. So this is Amazon admin department. Amazon have a admin department. Amazon have a purchasing department. Amazon have a finance department. And Amazon is having vendors. Vendors. These are Amazon related some concept. Means these are different departments in the background. That means Amazon business in the background have these departments. Now what happened is, you opened Amazon website and you selected some items to purchase and you added to cart. When you added items to cart, this request first comes to admin department. That means your cart will be sent to admin department. An admin department will verify your cart. They are going to verify your cart. Do you know, even you add the item in the cart, they may remove it from the cart. That's their wish. That is done by admin department. Suppose you selected a product quantity more than what they provide, then they will immediately reject the cart. Do you know, sometimes when you order, means when you add the items into the cart, there is a limit. For example, you want to buy a mobile. You cannot buy 10 mobiles. You can buy only one or two. Quantity limits will be there. And some products cannot be delivered to your location. They are delivered only to few locations. Some products needs additional permission to buy. You know, on Amazon, several products needs your Aadhaar card. You can't buy them without that Aadhaar card. You are not purchasing such products on Amazon regularly, but several products needs an authorized Aadhaar card. Otherwise, they can't sell you the products. In Amazon and Flipkart, you have such products. They need your Aadhaar card number, PAN card number, then only you can buy them. Otherwise, you cannot buy them. There are so many such products. So technically, when you add items into the shopping cart, whether the cart is valid or not, are the items in the cart valid or not, quantity is valid or not, this all will be verified by one department. And the department is called as what? Admin. Admin department. This admin department is going to verify your content. Once they verify and they find that anything is not satisfying, they will remove it. And you will be get notified. You will get a notice that this item has been removed from your cart because it cannot be delivered to you. Some reasons they will tell you. Once these people approve this, admin department approves this department will create one document. The document is called PR. PR means purchase requisition. PR means purchase requisition. Purchase requisition means in purchase requisition, it is a document. In that document, it contains what item you want, how many quantity you want, and where you want it to deliver. All such information will be there. The document is called as what? PR, purchase requisition. Actually, this happens in high level wholesale departments also. High level wholesale. For example, uh, you know, suppose you people go to buy some products and some wholesale related companies will be there. They sell wholesale. At high level, when you go to wholesale there, they will not allow any bargaining. When you enter there, just they will give you one slip. In that slip, you have to write what you want, how many you want. Then what they will do? They will take that slip and they will put the price saying that this item, this much cost, it will happen. And they will give you the document. There is no bargaining. If you are interested in that price, you buy. Otherwise, go to another shop, get another PR. That means you go 3-4 shops, get their purchase requisitions. That is what usually people call as quotations. Suppose you want to buy a laptop, you know, na, to buy a laptop, you can go to several laptop selling people and you can ask a PR from them. PR is nothing but purchase requisition. You can ask. They will give a requisition. Requisition is nothing but it is a quotation like. Quotation means what they are providing. They are providing a laptop or a keyboard or a mouse or everything. They will enter the price for everything and they will give it to you. If you are interested, you buy. Or go to another shop, compare these two, and which one is best suitable for you, you buy. These are called as what? Purchase requisition. And who is going to design this document? Admin department. They will create a purchase requisition. After creating this purchase requisition, they will send that requisition to purchasing department. They will send the requisition to purchasing department. That means in purchase requisition, what details are present? What item you want, how much quantity you want, for which location you want, all these details are mentioned in a document called PR. That's what generally you call as a shopping cart. Understood? You will have a shopping cart. After that, this is sent to purchasing department. What purchasing department will do? Purchasing department will verify who can supply these items to that person. That means they will check with the vendors. Vendors are the people who supply them. Vendors are the people who can supply them. That means, for example, what happened here is you are in Hyderabad location and you want to buy a mobile and you added one mobile, some brand, and that details comes to PR, that comes to purchasing. Purchasing department will verify in Hyderabad location that mobile can be supplied by which vendor, who can supply that mobile. Do you know you can change the vendors also while buying a mobile? You don't know? Do you know when you, for example, you are buying a mobile, suppose you are buying an Apple phone on Flipkart or Amazon. When you select to buy Apple phone, they will give you some price. If you observe the details, in the details, they will show you a message like this mobile is sold by some company, some retail company. Have you seen? Do you know you can change it? You can change it because some vendors who sell, who deliver the product, they don't have good ratings. They may have cheap price, but they don't have good ratings. Then people don't buy from them. People who are regularly do online shopping and all, they know all this. They blindly will not buy from the default vendor. They can change the vendors. For example, one vendor is supplying iPhone for 60,000 rupees. Second vendor is Apple official, and those are selling for 62,000. You people generally don't see that. What you do, you will see the cheapest one and you buy. But some people are very concerned. Why? Because they say that I don't trust this vendor, so I will buy from the official Apple. Even it is 2000 extra also, we will buy from them. That means you can choose from which vendor you want. That means who can supply. That information is also inside shopping apps. You can change them. So what purchasing department will do is, this department will design a document. The document is called PO. PO is nothing but purchase order. They design a purchase order. Purchase order is nothing but it is a document that is sent to vendor. Vendor means, for example, who can supply mobile in Hyderabad location. Suppose we have Reliance Digital, you have like Bajaj Electronics, we have like some MI official, some people are there, or we say like Big C something. These are the vendors who can supply that mobile. And what purchasing department will do is, they have a contract with them. What purchasing department will do, they send a message to them saying that to this person, you have to deliver this product. Then what vendor will do? Vendor take help of any courier service. They take help of delivery service, delivery agents, delivery services like, e-cart, na, speed post, e-cart. These are the people who deliver. Sometimes Amazon, Flipkart have their own delivery, and sometimes they take help of a third party delivery. And what happens is, this vendor will deliver by using the delivery agent. He will deliver the product from you. He will deliver the product to you. After delivering the product, what this vendor will do is, he will send a confirmation to purchasing department saying that I delivered, and he will send an invoice to finance department. Vendor will send an invoice to the finance department. Invoice means, invoice contains information about how much amount he need to pay. That means actually you paid already to Amazon through credit card, debit card, you paid. That amount is not directly sent to the vendor. First he will deliver you the product. Am I right? After delivering the product, he will send a message confirmation to purchasing department saying that I delivered it. And he will send a confirmation to finance department, invoice, saying that this much amount you need to pay because I delivered it. Then what finance department will do is, they verify from purchasing department whether they have delivered or not, whether vendor is delivered or not. What purchasing department will do, they verify from the admin department whether it is delivered or not. Admin will take a confirmation from this client because they take OTPs, they take digital signatures. By using that, they verify that he have delivered. So once they confirm that it is delivered, this finance department will pay money to vendor. Understood? This is the Amazon process. What do you think? Your HTML, CSS will do all this. So this is business, and this is how a business works. In business, we have purchasing departments, admin departments, supplier relationship, so client relationship, materials management, so many will be there. Finance, all these departments together run business. Together run business. And for this business, they need a user interface. For purchasing department, they want one UI. For vendors, they want one UI, user interface. For finance, they want one UI. For clients, they want one UI. That UI is your job. That user interface is your job. You are not the person responsible for running the business. Running the business. Do you know who runs this business? This entire business run by a software called this entire business run by a software called ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. And the world's popular ERP like SAP, like Oracle. Oracle is also an ERP. Oracle is not database. Oracle is not database. Many people think Oracle is a database. Oracle is not just database. It's a very big software ERP packages. In that they have a database, right? So SAP, Oracle, HANA, so many are there, right? So many are there. So many are there. These are popular ERPs. These are popular ERPs. Do you know, for example, these are the people who run the business. In software companies, these people have more priority than a Java, .NET, PHP developers. Java, .NET, PHP, Python, all these developers are nothing. These are the main people for software business. Entire software project business is maintained by using these people. You are after all only in one part of this business. Entire business is maintained by them. They have high priority than you. And you people cannot join those courses until or unless you belong to that background. For example, do you know SAP? So SAP, or people call as SAP. Suppose you go to one SAP institute today and ask that I want to join an SAP course. Then first question he will ask, like, in SAP there are more than 70 modules. In SAP there are more than 70 modules. In Oracle also there are more than 14, 15 modules. You know, Oracle is an ERP. You observe here, this is Oracle ERP official is there. This is Oracle. This is Oracle, and Oracle is ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Oracle is not database. People think that Oracle is database. People means you freshers, learners, right? Because in software, everybody knows that Oracle is not database. Oracle is a very big ERP. In that they have database. And you see Oracle have so many things. I will show you. You see Oracle has different management related. You see here. Yeah. Oracle is having, let me show you what they are having detail. Yeah. Here you can see Oracle is having so many products they have. Let me show you the products. Yeah. Oracle is having so many products. All products are not here. Some products are here. Left side you can see. Yeah. You can see Oracle is having project management, procurement, risk management, and EPM, enterprise, ERP analytics. And it is having so many. You can see ERP products. It is having all these products. Finance management, procurement management, project management, risk management. Finance management means this is the software used by finance people. And for that, they have a software called Oracle Financials. Oracle have a business intelligence. They call it as OBIEE, Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition. Oracle is not database. It is a very big ERP. More than Oracle is SAP. SAP is a very big ERP. Do you know, for example, as I told you, when you came here to learn some course, Java, .NET and all, we are not worried about your background, technical, non-technical, any background, you can learn this course, but not SAP. In SAP, there are modules, finance module or materials module, supplier relationship or client relationship, all these modules are there. If you want to learn a module like finance management, you must have background of finance. That means people who have done MBA finance, they are suitable for Oracle finance. They are suitable for SAP finance. SAP finance is called SAP FICO. That means these softwares actually run the business. And when you go to join those courses, they will clearly tell you, you are not suitable. You please don't do this. Because even you, with interest, you learn that course, you will not get a job. You will not get a job. Nobody will call you. Why? Because your background is something else, but you learn something else. You have to maintain business. And remember, a person who don't have finance background, how he maintain finance software? How he can work for finance software? It is not like we will train you 1 month on finance. You should have a practical experience in finance area. Then you can work for finance softwares. Understood? And do you know, actually, when you look at these softwares, for example, we have SAP. In SAP, different modules are there. Already I told you. Do you know, suppose a 3 years experience person, and suppose Java, .NET, UI, full stack, all these are having 3 years experience person. Do you know a 3 years experience person of SAP gets minimum 10 lakh package? And to get a 10 lakh package, you need minimum 5-6 years of experience in Java, .NET like technologies. And a fresher starts his package with 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs in SAP. And that is not for general people. That is not for the people who are having proper, we are not having proper background relative to that. They need proper background. That means their education qualification should be related to what software they are learning. Then only companies will take them. Otherwise, they don't. Even learning those softwares are very risky. Risky means if you have that background, you can learn. Do you know those softwares you can't install in your PC? They are so heavy that you can't install on your PC. Then what you have to do, you have to buy from cloud, and from there you have to access on your PC and use them. You cannot directly install those softwares on your computer. Even to practice, you don't, because they are very heavy. So Amazon and all these business, every business runs on ERP. That means Wipro, Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra, all these people's projects are ERP projects. Their projects are all ERP projects. In that ERP projects, you are UI developers. That means Java, .NET, PHP, Python, this all comes under the application related one, not business related. You are related to application. You are not related to business. That means entire software development happens on this. For example, you check here. Suppose I'm opening like Naukri. Suppose I'm searching for SAP, some FICO. This is nothing but finance management. This is SAP finance management. FICO is finance management. And you can see that when you look at this finance management, I think you see 4 to 9 years experience means 10 to 20 lakhs. Their packages are very high, very high. That means to get these kind of packages, a Java, .NET, PHP, Python, all these developers will take time. 5 to 8 years experience means 13 to 15 lakh. And generally 5 years experience people means Java, .NET, all these people get 8 lakh, 10 lakh, 12 lakh. But these freshers will get 7-8 lakhs. Sometimes more than that also in companies. So remember, these are very high level. These are very high level. These are very high level. Actually, entire software companies survival depends on this ERP only. Software companies don't survive on Java, .NET, PHP, Python, and React, Angular. They survive on SAP and Oracle. Their entire business is on that. They survive on that. They don't survive on you. That means their first priority is them. Second priority are you. Business is important and entire business run through those software. And why you people don't join those courses? Because they don't take you for those courses. Here we entertain everybody. Here we entertain everybody. Like, okay, you are from any background, join Java, join .NET, join full stack. But SAP, they can't. Even they train you, you will not get a job because companies will never take them. This is the business backend. Understood? In software technologies, the software company's main process is business. And for that business, they have separate softwares. And they have the first priority. Now, in this business, purchasing or admin or vendor or finance, these people need some apps. Those apps you will build. Understood? Are you responsible for running the business? You are not responsible for running the business. You are responsible for maintaining apps for those business, designing apps for those business, but that business is maintained through others. You are just designing the front end, back end for them, right? So this is actually called as business backend. In software technologies, backend means not just database. Backend means not just database. Backend means there is a business backend. That is the main job of companies. Do you know, actually, people who learn SAP or Oracle, they are not called developers. They are called as consultants. They are not developers. They are consultants. SAP consultant, FICO consultant. In Java.NET also you have consultants. Java consultants, .NET consultants. Consultants means consultants are nothing but, they are nothing but already application is built, it is running, and they have to provide a support. If any technical issue comes, they have to support it. So the main business of software is ERP. Entire software, not only software, means not only business, our entire Indian government runs on ERP. Our entire Indian government related all softwares, business, finance, management, everything runs on ERP only. They runs on ERP. Do you know recently all government have started GST and all these, right? Right? E-procurement they started. E-procurement. That is nothing but, do you know, in government offices earlier, you want to buy some product, means suppose for a government office in a state, they need some pencils, papers and pens for office. Then what they do is they ask somebody to supply them and they will put a bill and they pay them. Do you know how it happens? They purchase for 10 rupees and they put a bill for 1000 rupees. There is no transparency. That is the reason now Indian government has started ERP portals for entire government. That means in a government office, to get a paper pen also, they have to order from a website. Do you know government have its own ERP portals? Government have its own ERP portals. That means billing, money payment, everything they done by using a software. Actually, every state government have their own softwares. I think Nidhi portal is there. Yeah. You see, this is one portal related to tourism. This is government related. This is government related. Government ministry, government of India. And every state government have a portal of this. I will show you. This is the every government related. This is, for example, some Andhra Pradesh government, finance department. And every finance department have their own portals. Do you know this is designed in React.js? That means what? React.js is maintaining the finance of Indian government. Huh? No, it is just user interface. After all, UI. The backend, in the backend, do you know they are using SAP? In the backend, they are using SAP, paying bills to the contracts. paying bills, paying salaries to the employees, all they do from this software. And do you know, this software will not pay the bills. This software is just a UI. It is designed in React JS, HTML, CSS. In the background, they use SAP. In the background, they completely use SAP. You see, there are so many budget related, everything. This is all the information, everything happens here. Money payments, salary payments, bill payments, government related, all transaction happens in this portal. And here they need React JS people. They need the React JS people. But important concept here is, this is just only the user interface. In the background, they are using SAP. In the background, they are using SAP. So every business backend is different. And to maintain the business through a software, they usually require so many tools. And you are not learning that. So what you are learning? You are learning application backend. You are not learning business backend. Business backend is too much. It is very huge. And you are not even eligible to learn them until or unless you belong to those backgrounds, right? So you are learning application related backend. What is that application backend? I will show you. We will see that, right? So you need to understand this concept. Let me explain this first point. What is it? Business backend. What is the concept of business backend? First, you need to know that. So every business in real world, runs using an ERP system. ERP is enterprise resource planning. It runs using an ERP system, enterprise resource planning, ERP. Every business in real world runs using an ERP system. There are so many ERP systems are there. Actually, now these days, very popular in companies like, I think TCS and all these people are using Pega. Pega systems. Pega is one of the popular one. This is Pega. So they are using, this is the Pega actually. This is Pega is one of the popular one. And this is being used for various business. This is also very popular these days actually. So after SAP, now the most trending is this Pega. It is most trending. And you people sometimes even may not even heard about them. But in software companies, these people are at higher level. These are under them you are working. That means every software company's main concept is that ERP business. And under them you are working. Right? Many people come and ask like, sir, will you teach a ERP project in UI technologies? What should I explain him? Right? What should I explain him? But that means he thinks that designing a 2-3 pages of website is a business. That means designing an Amazon website is nothing but Amazon business, he thinks. But Amazon business is huge. ERP system is huge. People don't know all that. When they join the course, they will ask, sir, which project will you teach? Will you teach one ERP project? What you are talking? Are you serious? Do you know what is ERP at all? Now you understood, huh? Right? What is ERP? In that, we are teaching you user interface. We are teaching you how to build the app for them. You are not running ERP business. That's not your job. It's a huge business. It is a combination of several departments. That means people don't know all this. They just hear a word that one ERP project you want. right? So technically you are working for ERP. Directly or indirectly you are working for ERP, but you are not using ERP tools. ERP tools are used by others. You are just using apps for ERP. You are building applications for ERP requirements. But business will not run through this. This is just a user interface. That means what vendor wants, I told you, not just purchasing. Now tell me, what is the job of purchasing people? You understood the scenario? What is the job of purchasing people? Purchasing people will verify what items they ordered in the cart and who can supply those items. That means he need a screen. In that screen, he will select iPhone and location Hyderabad. Then it should display in Hyderabad who can supply it. And what he will do, he will assign that, okay, Reliance Digital, these people you supply. He will assign that product to that people and they will get an order. This is user interface we will design. And for that, all vendors information is stored in a database. All products information is stored in a database. We will pull that information from the database, show in a drop down, show in a radio button, show in a checkbox. They will select that and they will push it. Then that will go to the ERP system. In ERP system, the process will happen. You are just designing the front end application backend. That means application is in the front end. For that, it needs a backend. So business backend is all this. Business backend is all this. Actually, these are all required for business. They are all required for business. Do you know, you learned about, you may heard about business analysis, OBIEE, MSBI. These are all business intelligence tools. Business intelligence tools. So in database systems and all, we use these kind of tools. For example, analytics and all done by using these kind of tools. Analytics means, just example I will tell you. Suppose we have a supermarket, a chain of supermarkets. So when you have a supermarket, suppose like Reliance Fresh or something, do you know, in supermarket, every supermarket have a store manager. And what is his job is, he have to order the warehouse. That means he have to order, today I need these many products. Every day, do you know, a van comes in the morning. You know, they will deliver the products to that particular store. Everywhere the same thing will happen. Now, for example, food products are there. Now, how store manager orders? That means food products, they may expire in 2-3 days. He should not order excess. He should not order less amount because many people want them. Then how he orders? How many products he need today? That means how many milk packets he needs today? How many bread he need today? How many vegetables he need today? How he orders? Remember, he cannot order excess amount. If he order excess amount, it will expire in 2-3 days, waste, money waste. He cannot order less amount because many people want it and he don't supply. Next day, nobody will come there. That means how he orders? He have a software and that software have analytics. What is that analytics? From past 1 week, how many products, how many people purchased, and it will give us complete statistics. Not only that, it will tell now for tomorrow how many you need also it will tell. That is called data predictions. You heard about data science, huh? You know data science? What is data science? Is a course, huh? What is data science? You heard data science, huh? What is data science? It is a very popular trending course, huh? What it is? Data science is about data prediction. Data prediction means I will tell you a simple thing. You are watching a cricket match. When you are watching a cricket match, with this rate, if they bat, then in next few overs, how much runs they can make. That is data science. The charts, the graphs they show you, that is all data science. Every business is using that data science. Analytics. For that, separate software again. That means everything cannot run on just only what softwares you learned. In the business, they need so many. That means the website of supermarket is designed by us, JavaScript and all. Who will do analytics? Who will do analytics? Another software is required. Who is that? Data science. That means another software is required. That is data science. Who will order? Who will bring that details and all? For that again ERP is required. So software industry is a very big, complicated business you can't understand easily. Right? That means software companies' main job is not Java, .NET, PHP, Python. Their main job is SAP. Their main job is Pega. Their main job is Oracle. And they are not databases. They are all what? ERPs. Software companies' first priority is them. First priority is them. So technically here, ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So it is a business backend. It is a business backend with various modules, like you have admin, like purchasing, like CRM. CRM is customer relationship management. SRM, supplier relationship management. FICO, finance, etc. All these comes under this. It also includes BI, business intelligence. All these comes under this category. That is the business backend. It is the business backend with various modules like admin, purchasing, CRM, SRM, finance. You know, finance softwares, different types of softwares will be there. Like you heard about Tally, you know, Tally, Focus, Wings, so many are there with, these are all finance related, not just SAP FICO. That means technically entire software business happens on this. Entire software business happens on this. And software companies' main priority is these people. The main priority is these people. And here, very less freshers opportunities will be there. Mostly experienced people. Mostly experienced people. So because all they are consultants. Freshers they will take, but for a fresher to get a complete experience over the business, it will take 2-3 years of time. But even a fresher with 0 years experience get a high level package in companies with these softwares as background. And there are so many. What are the popular ERP? Popular ERP. ERP are, you have popular ERP like SAP, you have like Oracle, you have like Pega. All these are popular ERPs. Popular ERPs. Usually they are in good demand also. Many people are not completely aware because they need correct background people. You know, in Hyderabad, when people learn to come to learn the course, so there are two dedicated lines for, means two dedicated streets for SAP. You know, in Amirpet area, there are two streets called SAP streets. You know, just opposite to Aditya Trade Center. Two streets you can see near the signal, right? near the signal to Maitrivanam building, you can see two streets dedicated, SAP streets they are called as. In that streets, two streets, only SAP related courses are trained. Those two streets are called SAP streets in Hyderabad. They are called SAP streets, and SAP related all products are, they sell there, they maintain servers there, they teach the technologies there. So SAP line, they are called SAP lines. Two SAP streets are there. They are dedicated for SAP courses only. No other courses are there. You will find two SAP streets are available, right? That means they are, earlier they have more demand, and earlier they used to take any background people, but later they made it very strict. That means you should be from finance background to learn finance. You must be from HR background to learn HR. Admin, HR, these are all business intelligence like tools, right? These are all popular ERP. This is the business backend. Business backend. I hope everyone understood, right? In software technologies, we have a business backend, right? And you are not learning that business backend. You are learning which backend? Application backend. You are learning application backend. So here technically, every software business needs an application. Every software business needs an application. Every software business needs an application. Every ERP module requires an application. Every ERP module requires an application. Every ERP module requires one application. That means finance module, supplier relationship, customer relationship, they need separate modules, that they need separate applications, require an application. So applications designed for ERP modules will not maintain the business, will not maintain the business flow, will not maintain the business flow. They are responsible for business interactions in the front end. They are responsible for business interactions in the front end. They are not responsible for controlling the business flow. Business flow means purchasing, admin to purchasing, purchasing to vendor, vendor to finance, finance to all these. That is the reason you see when you book a ticket, after all, in train. In train, you book a ticket. Do you know when you book a ticket in train, after ticket booking confirmed, do you know one company will send an invoice? One company will send an insurance. You know? Have you booked tickets on train? Right? When you book any tickets on train, do you know you will get a ticket? After ticket, you will get an invoice. You know? Have you seen? To your emails, they will send an invoice. I think even Paytm also sends invoices. They also send invoices for various bill payments. They will send invoices. What is invoice? Invoice is a confirmation saying that he delivered it and we got a confirmation, and you finish the payment now. Once invoice is generated means what? Payment has been received. Understood? Payment has been received. This is usually documents. That means in one more point I forgot here. Actually, this backend business comprises of some documents. Here just I will give you the one point additionally. So business documents include what? One is PR. What is PR? Purchase requisition. Purchase requisition. PO. This is purchase order. And we have invoice. Purchase requisitions, purchase orders. We have contracts. Contract. The contracts are nothing but actually because of those contracts only, they will say that you can return the product in 5 days. Return policies and all. They are all nothing but they are all called as what? Contracts. They are all called as contracts. Contract means you purchased the product and you are eligible to return those product if you don't like it. And vendor cannot reject it. People who supplied you, they cannot reject that. They can't say that I can't take you. They will tell that immediately when you are buying. While buying itself, they will say that we don't accept any return. And some people will accept the return. That is because of contract. In the contract, they have to mention that we will take the returns. We will not take the returns. Everything is in the contracts. So when you are buying, those contracts are displayed to you. When you are buying, those contracts are shown to you. You may not notice them very well, but all that information is there. And they will send a clear detail also saying that your order is processed. So your invoice is generated. We are sending you the invoice. All such information will come, right? So this is business backend and application backend. Now in the application here, application backend depends on the tires, and layers. Application backend depends on tires and layers. This is another very important point. Tires and layers. This is another major concept you need to understand to know the backend and front end. Actually, every software application is classified into different types. Actual software applications. So here I will give an option. What are, so one important question, what is tiered architecture? What is tier architecture? Software applications have tiers and layers. What is tier, what is layer is important because you are going to now learn them. You are going to use them. You should know about what is tier and what is layer. So actually, software applications, we have different options like software applications are one tier, we have two tier, you have like three tier, you have like entire, different types of applications are there. That means whatever softwares you are using, they belong to any of these. Whatever softwares you are using, they belong to any of these. For example, currently I am using a notepad or MS Word or Excel or PowerPoint. I am using some software or I am using a calculator or something. So that application is, suppose I am using an application like a calculator. I am using an application like calculator. Now this calculator is having a front end user interface. In the calculator, there is a memory. You can store some numbers and you can remember later and you can use them. Am I right? Right? Calculator also allows copy, paste, values, copying, pasting, and everything it will allow. Now, this calculator is storing a number. and later whenever you want, it can get and show the number. So is it using any database in the backend? Is it using any database in the backend to store your number and again get back and show you the number? For example, in MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, MS Paint, you are doing a drawing. Temporarily you select and cut some information to paste later. Now this information that you cut is stored in memory. Is it in database? No. It is having application memory and it is using that memory. There is no database required for that because it need to manage small set of values. That means, is a database required for calculator? No. So in which place you installed, in that place it will run. And it can use the application memory and store some values and use those values. That means you are installing on a machine and the memory of this machine is enough to handle its data. And in that case, these applications are called as one tier. We call these applications as one tier application. One tier application means you installed on a machine and it will run on that machine. And it will use the memory of that machine for storing its information. For example, you save a file in MS Word. Is it stored in a database? No, it will be stored in your computer memory. C drive, D drive, am I right? That means you install on a device and it will use the memory of that device only. And it will store everything there and it will access from there. That means in which tier it is installed, in the same tier it is running. These kind of applications are called as what? One tier application. One tier application. Now important is you saved a file on this computer. Can you access from another computer? You cannot access from another computer. It is saved on this computer. It is available only on that computer. Through network, you can share, access, and all these you can do. That means an application is installed on a device and it is using the memory of that device and it is running on only one device. These kind of applications are called as what? One tier. One tier. Two tier application means in one tier application is running, in another tier its data is maintained. That means in another tier its data is maintained. That means there will be some database. That means in one computer your app is running, in another computer the information is present. Now what is advantage of this is from any computer you can connect to this and access that information. That means in the front end your application is running, in the back end there is some information stored in a database, it is coming from there. That means your application is using two tiers. In one tier app, in another tier it's data. If data is in the same tier, then we call it as what? One tier. If data is in another tier and application is another tier, this is what kind of application? Two tier application. Two tier application. Now, for example, you are using Netflix, Amazon and all. You are watching Netflix related details. You are watching Amazon products related details. Are those details present in your computer? They are not present in your computer. They are coming from the server. That means Amazon is coming from a server, but the data for Amazon is coming from another server. That is called data server. Understood? Amazon is coming from C. You have two servers. That means in this server, an Amazon is present. In this server, Amazon is present. In this server, Amazon related data is present. And you are watching Amazon on your device. That means you are watching Amazon on this device. Amazon is not here. Amazon is on some server. From the server, you are accessing it. And data for Amazon is not on this server. It is in another server. Data is coming from one server. Application is coming from another server. You are watching on another server. This is called three tier. All your web applications are three tier. Every web application in the world is a three tier application. Earlier, we used to have a architecture of entire very popular, but now entire is optimized into 3-tier only. All web applications are 3-tier. That means in resumes, when you prepare resumes, when you mention the projects in resume, usually when you mention a project, when you define that I done this project, it is important to tell what architecture that project is. That means in resumes, when you mention about any project, you have to tell that my project is so and so. It is a 3-tier application. It is a 3-tier application, or it is a 1-tier application, or it is a 2-tier application. Now, next, what you have to tell in this 3-tier application, what was your role? What were your responsibilities? You have to mention that in resume. Many people fail to get calls from companies, and many people don't get calls from companies because their resume doesn't look proper, and because they don't know how to mention the skills and projects, right? That means we have seen so many people writing in their resumes, I done this project. Seriously? You are the only one person to do the project? You done that project means what? What you are talking? You cannot do a project. In a project, there will be several layers. In that, you will be in one layer only. You will not be working in multiple layers also. And simply you put in a resume, I done these 3 projects, then immediately they put that resume in dustbin because they know that he don't know anything. That means he don't know about a project and he is mentioning that he done a project. Because a person who does a project, he will not say that I done a project. He will say that I worked in a project. Understood? And in that project, he will not work with all layers and tiers. He will work with only 1 or 2. And that I will explain what are those. That means every software application runs in tiers. Application runs in tiers. We have 1 tier, we have 2 tier, and we have 3 tier. What is 1 tier application means? 1 tier application means on which device you have installed, it runs on that device. It uses the memory of that device. It doesn't need any another device for storing its information or all. These are called 1 tier. So 1 tier applications don't have any backend. 1 tier applications don't have any backend. So 2 tier, 3 tier, N tier, these will have backend. They will have front end as well as backend. So backend is not for 1 tier applications. Backend is for 2 tier and 3 tier application. What is 2 tier? In 1 tier application is running, in another tier its data is there. What is 3 tier? In 1 tier application is there, in another tier its data is there, in another tier you are using it. That is called presentation tier. Presentation tier where you are using it, application tier where the application is, and data tier where the data is. Every software application runs in tiers. It runs in tiers. So what is a tier architecture? The answer for this is application runs on tiers. Application runs on tiers. So software applications are categorized into 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier, N tier, like this. These are different architectures. So what is the key point? Every web application is a 3-tier application. Every web application is a 3-tier application. Every web application is a 3-tier application. It is a 3-tier application. And how these 3 tiers work, I will explain later. Detail we will learn. And HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, all the front end you learned, that is only related to one tier. We have two more tiers. That is, in one tier, you have to host the application. In another tier, you have to manage the data for that application. Those we are going to learn in this backend. In the backend, you are going to learn the next two tiers. All these days, you have learned only one tier. That means, what is that? We have a presentation tier. We have an application tier. And we have a data tier. We have three tiers: presentation, application, and data. Presentation is the location from where you use it. And application is the location where that application is present. And for that application only, you will learn Node.js and Express.js. And for data tier, you will learn MongoDB, MySQL, and all. For the application tier, you will learn about Node and Express. For presentation tier, you will use this HTML, CSS, and all. So HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, React.js, Angular, all these comes under which tier? Presentation tier. And remember, application tier is creating servers, hosting application on servers, handling request and response. All this comes under which category? Application. Maintaining data for that application is what called as what? Data type. These are all the basic points. Now we are going to start understanding this application tier and the data type. First we will learn the data tier. Then we will go to application. Then we will learn how to connect all these three, because presentation already you are learning. So we will learn the data tier first. Data tier, and in this you will also learn about layers. Now how to mention these skills in resume. In resume, how you mention a project, how you mention the roles and responsibilities, that we will learn now. That means now this knowledge helps you to prepare a good resume for a developer. Without this knowledge, you put in your resume like I done this, I done that, they don't trust you. That is the reason many people don't get calls even after uploading the resumes, because their resume is not satisfying. That means their skills that they mention are not according to the requirements. And not only that, they mention in a wrong way, right? That you will learn now, how we mention the skills, what skills are required in the backend. That we'll see in next session, right? So today this is enough. And from tomorrow, we are going to start practically working with which tier first? Data tier. And what is data tier? What is layers? I will explain that in the next session. Layers and tiers difference, we will discuss about that. In the data tier, we will start with MySQL, MongoDB, and all these, right? One by one, we'll see. And tomorrow, I will share one classroom code. You can join that for the backend sessions. For backend sessions, a separate drive link I will create and share with you. All the notes we will upload there. Okay, tomorrow I will share with you. Okay, right. Thank you.